Okay, so what if your home could actually grow and change right along with you? It sounds a bit like science fiction, right? Well, today we're going to dig into a really cool concept that makes your living space just as dynamic as your life is. Let's jump right in. You know that feeling, right? When your home starts to feel just a little too small. Maybe you're working from home now, or the family's getting bigger, or hey, maybe your new hobby has completely taken over the living room. All of a sudden, that space that used to feel perfect just feels, well, kind of cramped. And that brings us to our first big idea here, the space we outgrow. Because let's be honest, life isn't static, is it? It moves, it evolves. Our needs shift, our families change, and the way we use our homes is constantly in flux. The problem is, our homes, they're just not built to keep up. And that right there creates this fundamental mismatch. We're living these dynamic, sometimes chaotic lives, but we're doing it inside these rigid, static boxes. It really shines a light on the need for a more flexible, more adaptable way of thinking about our living spaces. But what if the answer isn't some massive, expensive extension or the stress of moving to a new house? What if the solution is already in your backyard, just waiting to be realized? This is what we're talking about, a modular garden annex. I mean, what is that, right? Well, picture this. It's a totally separate, standalone little building right there in your garden. When we say self-contained, we mean it can have everything it needs. Its own bathroom, a little kitchen, the works. And multi-purpose is an understatement. But the real magic, the key word here is adaptability. It is literally designed from the ground up to be whatever you need it to be, whenever you need it. So, why is this such a powerful idea? Okay, this is where it gets really, really interesting. Let's break down the core benefits, what we're calling the Annex advantage. This solution just strikes a perfect balance. It's not about, sending someone to a shed at the bottom of the garden. It's about creating a distinct, private space that's still fundamentally connected to the main home. You're keeping family or guests comfortably close, which is perfect for this growing trend of multi-generational living we're seeing. Just think about how versatile this thing is. I mean, seriously, do you need a cozy, comfortable suite for when your parents visit? Done. How about a space for a teenager who's, craving a little bit of independence? Perfect. Or maybe you need a quiet, dedicated home office to escape the chaos of the main house. Oh, absolutely. And that physical separation, it's a game changer for your work-life balance. Heck, you could even rent it out and make some extra cash. The possibilities are they're incredible. So imagine this. Right now, your biggest need is a professional, distraction-free workspace. So your garden annex becomes the ultimate home office. It gives you that crucial separation you need to really focus and be productive. But let's fast forward a few years. Your work situation changes, and now you've got family coming for a really long stay. Well, that exact same space can be easily transformed into a comfortable private guest annex. That right there is adaptability in action. And this is why we've got to think beyond just adding a room for today. This is about making a strategic investment in your home's ability to serve you for years and years to come. You're not just adding space, you're adding real, tangible value to your property. You're planning for a future you can't even predict yet. And the real power behind this whole idea is scalability. These structures are designed not just to solve today's problem, but to have the built-in potential to meet tomorrow's needs. It's a whole design philosophy that just expects and anticipates change. So let's map this out, like a little evolution plan for your home. Step 1, you solve your immediate problem. Boom, you've got that workspace. Step 2, you're already thinking ahead to family changes. Maybe that office becomes a den for your teenager. And then step 3, you adapt to a totally new lifestyle shift. The kids have moved out, so you transform it into a beautiful guest suite. See? It's not just a room. It's a plan for your home's entire life cycle. So when you start to put all these pieces together, what you really have is something, well, it's pretty revolutionary, actually. The ever-changing room, a space that is never obsolete because it truly evolves right alongside you. So at the end of the day, a modular garden annex isn't just an extra box. It's a dynamic asset. It's a flexible, future-proof strategy that lets your home support your life no matter which direction it ends up taking. So it really leaves you with a fascinating question to chew on, doesn't it? If you had this adaptable, ever-changing space right there in your garden, what would you use it for today? And maybe even more importantly, what could it become for you tomorrow?